what did I say? The things you have to give to peppers when they're germinating, you got to give them heat and light. So the first seedling that comes up, you've got to think, how are you going to give it light? Okay? We do it in the greenhouse. Now, there's pluses and minuses to that. We do have the light in here. The downside is that if we do it in a propagator in the greenhouse, we have to watch it, because on a sunny day, that propagator is going to get really, really hot. And it's hard to manage that temperature in there. So that is an issue. Okay? You can do it inside, but as soon as you do it inside, you can manage temperature, but you can't manage light as easily because it's dark. So that's where your grow lights come in. And hydroponic guy here, he can say any kind of grow lights you want. He's got expensive ones, he's got cheap ones. He's got them all, haven't you, really?
Yeah.
And you can talk with him about that. Because we're going to start doing light. I really want to improve my light technology. But until then, I use fluorescent lights. Okay? Now, the reason why I use fluorescent lights is I can just go to my guy in Dorchester and I can get myself this unit quite inexpensively. The trouble is there's fluorescent lights and there's fluorescent lights. And so if you decide to go the fluorescent light route, you've got to mix the tubes. Now, do we have something written on this?
Yeah.
The right tubes to use? I've never done this.
No, we haven't.
I got to do lights. Write this down. If you're going to do fluorescent lights, if you're not going to do it in your greenhouse, you need a warm light tube and a cool light tube in a 50-50 mix. We do 1 and 1, but you can do 2 and 2 or 3 and 3, however you want to do it. Okay, so it's got to be a warm white and a cool white. Okay, got that? Works a treat. But the downside to fluorescent lights is that they've got to be as close to the plant as you can get them, because the intensity of the light falls off quite quickly from source. So if you're going to put it, you can't put it at 3 feet. You cannot put it at 3. You've got to suspend it just over the top of the propagator to get it as close as you can. And for that purpose, that's why we built that frame. Well, we've got another one down in the house, but that's one of the prototypes. That was a B&Q job. And if you notice the center bar, so we've got hooks on here, and then we just literally suspend it over the propagator. And that'll take a big propagator also. I should have longer lights. Okay, the trouble is, remember what I said about the light levels falling off quite quickly? This will reflect light down there, but it's still losing a lot of light off the sides. Now, he has a nice little, so you want to put a reflector around that. So he has some material that I haven't caught up to get yet, but he has a special reflector material. How much is it a meter?
Between sort of 250 and £4 a metre off a roll.
A steel.
Which is 1.5.
And it's sort of a silver lining, and so if you wrap it around there, it'll reflect your light back onto the plants. For like a tenner, you can probably do the job, couldn't you? Okay? Or, and I would go that route, and I still haven't got up there. Or you can, if you're really mean, you can take aluminium and laminate it and put that around there. But I would just get a 4-meter roll and just wrap it around. I mean, that's for tenner. That's got to be what you're looking for. Matter of fact, I meant to have you bring some down.
I would have happily brought you down.
I just forgot about it. Okay, are you so?
So when you say it's got to be close, how close?
Right above, right over. What I do is I put it right over the top of it. I get it. I mean, I'd like to have them 2 inches from the plant,
Right.
but you can't because you've got the glass top on it.
Sure.
So it's a compromise. Remember what I said about compromises? It is a compromise. The plants do get a bit etiolated. They don't look as healthy as they should, but it works for me. We've done it. We've gotten successful plants from that. Okay? So you